Good morning, everybody. Danny and Wanda back from Deep South Homestead. Guys, we're out here in the high tunnels this morning. It's 35 degrees outside again this morning. Yesterday morning was 28 degrees. I came in and looked at the thermometer yesterday, and it said 30 degrees in here. And we checked the grower solution one. It said same thing. This morning it says 38 degrees. Grower solution says 38 degrees. And it doesn't look like we've lost anything in here due to cold. Miss Wanda had her little okra plants covered up down here with these little pots. They look like they're still pretty green. The tomatoes here look really, really nice. You know, we go through every so often. If we find a little bad leaf or something like that, we'll take it out. But other than that, the tomatoes so far, I don't see any freeze sign on them. They are loaded with tomatoes. The only thing we really got any damage on was the snap beans. Where the leaves was back next to the plastic, they got burnt just a little bit back there. But other than that,
Papa, we can harvest some beans. Look up in there.
I see them down here. I was looking at these right here. It's time to
harvest enough for a meal.
Harvest enough for a meal there.
But we got a few leaves.
Yeah, it burnt the leaves a little bit, but now the tomatoes, like I said, the tomatoes done really well. Now this is the beef steak tomatoes. These tomatoes withstood the very hard freeze of 2022 in the winter when it got down in the teens here, and the wind chill was ungodly. We had them all covered and everything, and they got bit back a little bit, but Ms. Wanda came in and cut them back real quick before it had time to sour the plants. And guys, they have taken off, and we've got an early jump on the tomatoes this year if we can just hang on. And we do have a few things that's taking place here in Ms. Wanda's high tunnel. We had 3 weeks of 85 plus degree temperatures. And English peas are not accustomed to that kind of temperature. When they start going through the high 80s and the 90 degree heat indexes, they just start, the disease starts hitting them and they start dying here in the deep south. They can't handle that kind of heat. And they was during that heat for 3 weeks of that kind of heat. Now we've been back into the cool, and you look at the upper part, well, the upper part's starting to pull back out now that it's cool and do good, and hopefully we'll be able to get a few, well, that one there looks like it's ready to eat, don't it? Look at that. I actually got one ready here. Yeah.
The only bean in the whole place. It's
the only one that got ready this early, but I'm sure it's probably some pretty good eating there. I let Ms. Wanda always have the good snack stuff like that. But that's what we're going through here, guys, is we had 3 weeks of 85 plus degree temperatures, and it fooled everything. All the trees leafed out now. Everything just, I mean, it didn't matter. Everything's leafed out. And what's happened, this cold came in this time, and it bit stuff back really, really bad. I mean, the fig trees, the leaves on them is all wilted down. Lots of different bushes and trees that we looked at. Little huckleberries. We've never seen huckleberries get froze. The huckleberries got froze this time because they were such big, pretty berries on them. And Miss Wanda went around and looked, and a lot of them done turning black and everything. So the huckleberries, we hadn't even checked the blueberries yet. Don't know about them, but we kind of feel like they were pretty much the same thing with them also. So we know we've lost some stuff. The tops of the mulberry tree got bit. Just different things got bit.
All the fruit trees.
Most every fruit tree got bit back some. How much will we have this year? We don't know yet. Today it's supposed to get up to 70. And that is what will be the telling factor. Over at Pecan Grove, we know that the tops of all of our potatoes got bit. Ms. Wanda went through. I plowed them yesterday morning while it was still froze, basically, and threw dirt up on them. And Ms. Wanda went through, and what was left uncovered, she cut the tops off of all of them. And we're trying to, you know, keep them from actually ruining. My Danny corn, we saw some yellow on a lot of the leaves of it. It was about 2 inches tall down in that little furrow. We won't know till today because it was 7 hours of 35-degree temperature here last night. No frost here because we had a little bit of a breeze blowing, but over there, total different climate. We don't know. We're going to have to drive over today and this morning and actually go see what's going on over there. This is our fig tree, guys, and it's between the two high tunnels, usually protected from the cold, and it always gets out early, does good. Well, it got it this time, so we're going to have a restart on that. Seems all right.
A lot of this is cool weather stuff,
A lot
though.
of this is cool weather stuff, almost all of it. Except sweet potatoes didn't get hurt.
Didn't bother you,
It
sweet
burnt
potato?
the leaves a little bit on them, a couple of them. Here you can see the leaves just a
Yeah.
little bit twisted up on them right there. It kind of got a little bit of them, but I don't think it hurt.
Not
Mine's
enough.
actually 41 degrees in mine, 42.
Okay, your
The
grapes,
I think
did they do okay?
I think they've done okay. I don't see anything on the grapes that is
Looks
bad.
frozen.
Yeah, they don't look bad. The pepper, it looks like it's faring pretty well. I don't see anything on it that's
Didn't shrivel the leaves.
nope, leaves aren't shriveled up on it. So
Onions are
lettuce.
still green. They didn't.
Onions are still all green, which we knew they would be, but
The lettuce seems
lettuce
okay.
seems to be okay.
Horseradish.
Is okay. Romaine is okay. Apple's still holding on, doing good. Banana trees didn't get froze or nothing like that. They're all coming out, so everything looks good. We're about ready to make a trip over to Pecan Grove now, and after I feed the cows and see what we got going on over there.
Alright guys, it's the last day of the frost. Everything seemed to fare reasonably well. The first day got hit the hardest. Yesterday I chopped off about half these potatoes. There's a lot of green in there, but the top leaves kind of got bit, so I took all the bad looking stuff, so you can still see lots of green. The pineapples seemed to fare well. The tomatoes I planted fared really good, tomatoes and peppers. Not sure on the blueberries yet. We'll just see. Lots of things at our house made it, but like I said, even like with the potatoes, we had some leaves that were damaged. I don't think it damaged the trees, but the fruit, we'll see.